Hey y'all, what's going on? I'm here for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 9, episode 3. We started off with Portia, Phaedra, and Sheree. They're all meeting up for lunch, and Phaedra is telling them about the lunch that she had with Kenya and everything. And meanwhile, over town at Moore Manor, we get Kenya and Matt. They're outside working out, and she says that he's the only sane person that she's around. Now I saw her on Watch What Happens Live last week with Andy Cohen or whatever, and he asked her. He said, do you feel like Matt needs anger management classes along with Portia? And she gonna sit up here and say, no, those two situations are different. Portia has had 3 different incidents or whatever. Matt just, broke a window and he's just immature and, is in love and all this other stuff. So, blase, blase. And I was just like, how is the shit different? And it looks worse on his end because he's supposed to be your motherfucking man. And the shit with Portia, 2 of them situations ain't have shit to do with you. It's worse on his end because he's supposed to be your man. You're supposed to feel safe around him. Even when y'all have arguments and disagreements or whatever, you should never, feel like, oh my God, is he going to, go off the fucking handle? But you okay to be around this motherfucker and lay your head up under this motherfucker, but you have a hard time being around Portia, or you fear, to be around Portia. See, Kenya, this is why people think you full of shit. This is why people think you full of shit, because, really? Really, girl? Anyways, so, I was just like, looking at the TV like, I really cannot believe. But then again, it's Kenya, so I guess you can't be too surprised or whatever. But yeah, it's crazy. But anyways, so she's telling Matt about Sheree going in on her and everything, and then Sheree gives her version of the story or whatever to Phaedra and Portia. And Sheree is like her house is not in her mom's name. You know, Matt apparently wants Kenya to come with him to his family reunion to meet his parents and his family and all this other stuff. Mind you, Kenya, lets us know that they've been back together for 2 weeks now, and I'm just like, so y'all been back together for only 2 weeks and y'all already talk about meeting family. I think y'all need to try to be a little bit more steady first before y'all be meeting family members and shit. But whatever. But anyways, moving on from that, we get Candy. She's at the candy factory with the crew, and they talking about the block party for the old lady gang and all this other stuff. And she's like, she don't know if she want to do some real big grand opening when the shit is not done. She shades Sheree or whatever, talking about some we're not going to be like Chateau Sheree or whatever. I was just like, damn, Candy, they're supposed to be your friend or whatever. Like, y'all love shaking y'all friends in these confessionals. I'm just saying. But anyways, this girl named Chris Kelly, she shows up and she's signed to this guy named Block, and Block is Candy's baby daddy, Riley's daddy. So they all, mind you, Todd, Carmen, Don Juan, and the other guy, whatever, they all looking when she come in, giving her the side eye, like, what the fuck is this bitch just rolling up in here or whatever. Y'all know damn well production told her to roll up in there like that. But anyways, her and Candy, they go into the back and talk, and the girl, Chris Kelly, she's Jamaican or whatever. And she says that she's been telling Block to reach out to, Riley and all this other stuff. And Candy is like, she just don't respect him no more and everything. And she's like, I don't know what he told you, but he has not been there for Riley and all this other stuff. And she's claiming, Chris Kelly is claiming that he wants to be involved with Riley and all this other stuff. And Candy is like that Riley has put up a wall with him at this point or whatever, and they show a flashback of Riley saying that she don't really care if she has a dad at this point or whatever. And Chris Kelly is trying to explain that she feels like family is important and all this other stuff, whatever, whatever. But Riley, she's telling Candy is telling Chris Kelly that Riley just really doesn't want to, deal with it at this point or whatever. And so Chris Kelly, she, gracefully leaves and everything. And so once Candy comes back or whatever, they like, Carmen and them, they like, what happened and all this other stuff. And, she's telling them what happened and everything. And Carmen is like, I know at one point Carmen was saying that, shouldn't the baby daddy come here and try to talk to Candy, not his girlfriend? And I was with Carmen on that, because I'm like, why is your girlfriend here speaking for you, being your co-defendant or whatever? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why are you not here? But anyways, Todd, he thinks that it should be up to Riley and that every girl should know who their father is. And he's speaking from his experience with his daughter and how, he found out about her later on in life or whatever. But I think Todd's situation is a little bit different from Riley's situation with her dad, because it seemed like Todd didn't know about his daughter or something. The way he be like talking, it seemed like maybe he didn't know about his daughter. It's not that he was purposely trying to be like a deadbeat, he just didn't know. But I mean, I don't know. But yeah. But anyways, I do agree. Every girl should, know their dad and everything. If it's, at the girl's expense, or any kid should have a relationship with, both of their parents, period. If the kid chooses to, have a relationship or whatever. But, Candy says that she's never tried to stop the relationship, so, whatever. Moving on from that, Kenya and Matt, they're packing up the, trunk or whatever to, they're packing up the truck, I'm sorry, to, go to Matt's family reunion, which is going to be in Cincinnati or whatever. 8 hours of bonding. Moving on from that, we get Sheree. She goes to see Bob because he invited her, and she's like, they don't never see each other unless the kids are involved. And he's trying to flirt with her and everything. He's sweating, he's nervous. She's like, he never really apologized for any of the stuff that he did and everything. And he's like, he just laughs at the shit now or whatever, because he realizes they did a lot of crazy shit to each other or whatever. And he's like, pretty much his dad died at 44, and that's how old he is now. So he's just trying to turn his life around and everything, and I guess live a better lifestyle. And then he gonna try to pull a fast one, saying, your place is bigger than mine, so can I move in? And she's like, hold on, partner, you gonna have to show me, some improvement or whatever, and show me that you a changed man and all this other stuff, blase blase. So moving on from that, we get Cynthia, Mallory and her mom, they come over, and Mallory, she reveals that she talked to old Peter, a couple of times. And Cynthia like, hold the hell on now, like, what you mean you talked to him a couple of times? She was like, let me give me another bottle of wine, child. You know what I'm saying? And Mal is like that. Pretty much, he said that he misses his wife and everything. Cynthia, she says that she misses him too, but sometimes things just does not work out, which is understandable, yeah. So moving on from that, we get Phaedra and Portia. They're at the park, doing the work. I noticed this episode was a lot of working out, but anyways, or exercising. But anyways, they're walking through the park or whatever. Phaedra is seeming like she low-key shading Portia in her confessionals a lot too. She said up here called, Portia, Rick, she has a tendency of being like, Ric Flair sometimes and all this other stuff, referring to, like she keep on referring to her temper and all this other stuff too or whatever. Like, I'm just like, the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Anyways, but Portia is telling her that, one of her exes, she linked back up with him. They dated for 4 years when they were in their 20s, but, they were, pretty much young and dumb. They ain't really know what they wanted or whatever, this, that, and the third. she doesn't really want a relationship with him. She just wants him to like be like a dad to her kid or whatever. And Phaedra like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Phaedra, she wants better for Portia. She wants Portia to have the marriage and all this other stuff. Portia is just over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the whole fairy tale of having the husband and everything. And I'm just like, but this man just, you know, you just link back up with this man and you talking about having a kid with him and all. Girl, Portia, I'm gonna need for you to sit your hot ass down the fuck somewhere. I mean, you don't know how this man is. How long has it been since you seen him? You said y'all dated in y'all 20s or whatever. You don't know how this man is now. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, moving on from that, we get Kenya and Matt. They're with his family at, you know, this restaurant or whatever. And, you know, Matt's sister is grilling her the whole time or whatever. You know, Kenya is sitting up here, you know, kind of talking about herself a little bit and everything. And, you know, the sister, she's like, I keep on hearing what Kenya doesn't like. What about, you know, what Matt doesn't like and all this other stuff. And, you know, Kenya's, you know, giving her speech or whatever, saying how she just wants to be the best friend and help him to be a better man and all this other stuff. And, you know, the mom is trying to give words of wisdom and stuff like that. And the sister is like, you know, I feel like she beat around the question and everything. Like, she didn't really answer the question and all this other stuff. And then the sister asks, you know, or like, are you a cougar and everything? I was just like, the sister just coming hard body. Like, she ain't playing no games. But Kenya, you should be used to this shit because you shade motherfuckers all the time. So now the pressure is on you. So you gotta deal with it. Even though, I mean, I can understand. I mean, it is his sister. It's like, damn, girl, is you his parent? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I did understand at the same time too. You be thinking you coming there mainly trying to impress the parents, or you be so worried about impressing the parents, and then it's this other motherfucker sitting up here grilling you with all these damn questions and shit. Like, the fuck? You know what I mean? But anyways, the sister, she's like, you know, why is everyone taking up for Kenya and all this other stuff? And, you know, the mom and the dad are, you know, both talking to them and everything. And, you know, Kenya, she, you know, offers to pay for like the meal and everything. And then Matt was like, no, let me and everything. And the dad, he points out, now she make more than you now, son. I thought that was, you know, funny. I thought that was cute. But anyways, we get Candy again, real quick. She's pretty much, she's in the car with Riley. Riley is going to get, you know, her teeth pulled or whatever. And she's telling Riley about, her dad's girlfriend popping up and everything. And Riley is just like, the fuck? Like, what's she showing up for? You know what I'm saying? And, we flash back to, you know, how Candy didn't have a relationship with her dad, you know, when he came on the show years ago or whatever. And Riley, she pretty much feels like, you know, her dad should be the one to, you know, come and see about her, not his girlfriend and everything, which I agree. Moving on from that, Portia, you know, her and her ex, they're at like this self-defense class, I think, or whatever. And he's a handsome fella. Hey, I kept on looking at him like, oh, okay, cute or whatever. He looked way better than Cordell. But anyways, you know, they, after the class is over with, they're outside, and he's, you know, trying to play with her hair and flirt with her a little bit. And pretty much she lays it on him that she wants to have a baby with him and everything. And, you know, he's like, I don't know about that. I don't want to just have a baby with you. Like, I want you to really be happy and have a family, not just have a baby or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he says that he thinks he can win her heart or whatever. And I guess they're going to, you know, get back to cahoots with one another and try to see if they can work something out. Moving on from that, we get Kenya and Matt again. They're at some place or whatever, you know. I guess this is where the big family reunion with all the family is about or whatever. His sister pulls her to the side to talk. She's skeptical because she doesn't know if it's going to last. You know, she's concerned about the age difference, and you know how Matt has came to her and said that, you know, she doesn't know if Kenya is feeling him like he's feeling her and all this other stuff. Kenya is pretty much just reassuring her and everything, and you know, tells her to just give her a chance. And you know, I'm thinking to myself, it ain't really Kenya. You might need to worry about Kenya a little bit, but you need to worry about your brother and his crazy ass, the crazy shit that he be doing. I'm just saying. But anyways, why you sitting up here worrying about Kenya? But anyways, breaking windows and all that bullshit. But Matt, he comes over and intervenes and everything, and you know, Kenya is having a heart to heart with you know, Matt's mom or whatever. So I mean, I did think that, you know, that was cute or whatever, but I just don't like seeing all this shit. And just, Kenya, I don't think this is the one. I don't think this is the one for you, but whatever. Anyways, we get Sheree and Candy. You know, they're doing a workout session, and they're talking about Bob, and then that's when Candy brings up, you know, Riley's girlfriend's dad coming to see her the other day and all this other stuff. Meanwhile, over beyond somewhere, we get Block RL from the group next, and I didn't know it didn't register to me the girl Lena was his fiance or whatever, and I think I just recently seen somewhere where they got married or whatever. So, you know, congrats to them on that. And then we get Block's girlfriend. So they're in the studio or whatever, you know, Block's girlfriend, the Kelly girl, I forgot her name, Kelly something or whatever, you know, she's saying to them that, you know, they're completely like, you know, shutting him out and all this other stuff. And you know, Candy is saying is telling Sheree that, you know, Portia said that Block has said negative stuff about her in the past or whatever. And Sheree like, wait a minute, Portia messed around with him or whatever. And you know, Candy is like, I mean, I guess, I don't know, you know, I mean, it's not like I knew her at the time if they was messing around and everything. And you know, Sheree shading her in the confessional saying, I guess she just busted wide open for whoever or some shit like that she was saying about Portia. And Sheree reveals, you know, she talks about how she didn't have a relationship with her dad either and everything, so she feels where Candy is coming from. Block, he claims that he was trying to be there and all this other stuff, and he was like, you know, I'm not going to make her come and see me and everything, or, you know, I'm not, you know, she didn't have Riley call me and all this other stuff. I'm like, you talking like as if Riley's supposed to be doing all this stuff, or Candy supposed to be doing all this stuff, when it's supposed to be a joint effort. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's just kind of like, I don't really know if I believe that he tried to be there or not, but I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is two sides to every story, but the way he was just coming off, like, he was just coming off so hostile a little bit. I was just kind of like, I don't think you was really trying to be there like that for real, but I mean, y'all let me know. Do you feel like he was trying to be there, or do you feel like Candy might have been keeping him away or whatever? Y'all let me know. But anyways, you know, Candy, she starts getting emotional or whatever, and how Riley broke down on her one time because Candy wrote a song about her stepdad, and you know, Riley was like, you know, why can't my dad be like that to me and everything? And Sheree was like, you know, but I do think that, you know, people could change, and she's speaking on her experience with Bob or whatever. And that pretty much was the episode. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. I'm sorry. Yeah, like I said, do y'all feel like what's his name, Block was, you know, not involved with Riley or whatever, or do you feel like maybe Candy did try to keep him away? For right now, I feel like Candy didn't try to keep him away or whatever, but just based off of his behavior and, you know, just I feel like he wasn't really trying to take no responsibility in his actions either. You feel what I'm saying? But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys come back, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.